So how do you block out all distractions? Like, I remember growing up, I would play music in the shower. As I woke up, I was playing music in the shower, I'd bump to it, boom, boom, boom. And then I'd go to class right after. And then all that would happen in class was the song that I played would just go over and over and over and over and over in my head. Let me know if this has happened to you, but it's happened to me a bunch of times where you have a song stuck in your head and you can't concentrate. So how did I cure this? Because I was able to cure this. And the little secret, and it's not really so secret, is just meditating. And before you click off, I know you're thinking, oh, this is boring, whatever. Before you click off, I just want you to know at least how I got into meditation. It wasn't because I thought, oh my God, I'm going to help my attention span. No. First off, there's a bunch more benefits to meditation than just attention span. There's memory, you can cure depression from this. You can cure anxiety. Why? Because you're focusing on being in the present. But let me get into it. So I first started because I was going through a mental health crisis back in 2021, and I had just gotten over a breakup. I was starting a business and didn't go to college. I didn't have a good relationship with my dad. I had no one believing in me. People were doubting me. Like, it was harsh. It was a harsh time. I was broke. I was working a job I hated with people that were obnoxious. It was terrible. It was terrible. And I was getting into this depressive state, and I hired a therapist. And this therapist had told me to read a book. And within that book, it talked about being in the present, and it talked about meditating. The practice of meditation to this author was about just closing your eyes and then just being in the present and listening. Listening to what is going on around you. The body fluids in your body. The chair that you're sitting on. Listening to the air conditioning. This seems so simple, but once you do it, you realize you don't even notice these things. And what you do notice is while you're trying to concentrate, there's other distracting thoughts in your head. So what is this practice? The practice is just trying to focus on the present. Because you will have distracting thoughts. No matter what, you will always have distracting thoughts. But that practice of, okay, I got distracted, but let me go back into the sound of the trees rustling or the air conditioning. Those are repetitions for your attention span. And then pretty soon I noticed, hold on, I did this for my mental health. But I realized, wait, I went from reading a book once every 2 months to now I can read a book. I can read 2 books in a month. I was able to read 3, and then actually I consciously challenged myself to read a book every single week. And I was able to do that. And I give meditation props to that. Obviously there's different things I did, but meditation was a huge factor. I'm pretty sure in today's world, with all these distractions, TikTok, YouTube, Snapchat, Twitter, you are stifled in your head some way, somehow. You've been distracted while you're in your classroom or while you're at work. You've been thinking about some sort of device and how you were on Instagram, that one Instagram reel, that one YouTube video, that one this, that one that. When you meditate, you still realize these things, but you're able to focus on that one tree or that one air conditioning sound. And it sounds stupid, but trust me, it applies to the real world. When you're actually in a conversation with a woman, or when you're in conversation with someone, you're actually there. You're not thinking about this, that, and that, and this. Shout out to 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. He talks about listening, and listening is an actual skill. So this is huge, this is huge, this is huge. There's so many studies about how meditation helps in attention span through Columbia University, Harvard, but I'm not going to get into that. What I want to talk about is my experience and how you can apply it to yours. Thank you for watching the Bootstrap Podcast. My name is Josh.